Go out and compete. Put a good game plan together. Offense, defense, special teams. Play clean, competitive football, and go win some games.
After having a chance to watch the film, does anything stand out to you about Saturday?
Just didn't execute when we needed to, especially in critical moments. When you don't play well, you don't coach well, you don't execute well. It's a hard recipe when you're playing against an opponent like Penn State.
As far as the run game goes, obviously you guys had a lot of success against Oregon and Illinois. It's kind of fallen back lately. Just what are you seeing out of that aspect of the game, and what do you want to see moving forward from that?
Yeah, I think really the last 2 weeks we played against two of the better defensive lines in the country. Penn State, I thought, was super explosive and disruptive, especially on the perimeter with their two defensive ends. And so just getting back to some of the schemes that have worked well for us in the past, and getting our guys touches in space to give them some room to use their instincts and make some moves.
And what is the difference where you have a quick turnaround? You get out late Saturday and now you play Friday night. Just in the preparation of the week, what has to change up from your perspective?
So it speeds up the clock for sure. Playing a night game, and so we're going to be practicing that night. You got to take care of their bodies early in the week because they just played a couple days ago. So from a prep standpoint, the clock is sped up. So that means less sleep on the front end of the week from the staff perspective. But really, diving in and taking care of your bodies as players is crucial too with a quick turnaround.
On the depth chart, it still has Spencer as the kicker. Is it still an open competition between those two as far as?
Yeah, it's still open. Obviously, I was happy to see Ben make that first one. And he did a great job during the week, and so we'll see kind of where it stacks up as the week goes.
What is the status of Boutros Alessandro? He didn't play the other day.
I think he'll be cleared this week.
Okay, that's the first game I think he's missed in 2 years. So,
Yeah.
and last thing for me is Mock went in the top 10 all-time in career rushing, which is amazing considering he came here as a walk-on.
Right.
Even when there's not holes, he seems to be able, with his twitchiness and such, to make plays happen. How do you kind of get a gauge for when he's feeling it and how to use him? Obviously you want to use Reggie too, but I think sometimes you got to realize who has the hot hand.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's who's got the hot hand, who's been able to sort of see holes and explode through small windows and break arm tackles, and Mock's been doing a great job of that. He really is a special player, special individual. Which is why he's a leader on our team.
What have you seen Michigan State? Obviously, a young quarterback, but talented, but also a team that's had its ups and downs on both sides of the ball. But what do you see when you prepare for them, when you see them on film?
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, I got a lot of respect for their defensive coordinator and what he's done in this league. They play sound and disruptive up front. I think their defensive ends are athletic on the edge. And they try not to give up explosive plays. Offensively, you hit it with the quarterback. I think it runs through him. You've got a lot of potential there. Coach has done a good job with quarterbacks in the past, so he's continued to develop, continue to grow. You see his play making and his decision making has improved as the year has gone. And he can get you out of situations and make plays with his legs. He's an extremely talented kid.
Ryan, just three players. I don't think Mo played last week, and CJ looks like he got hurt, and Cole. Any update on Cole Brevard, CJ Smith, and Mo Monaday?
Yeah, hopefully we get Mo back this week. It's trending that way. And as far as Cole and CJ, we'll see at 3:30 when I get the injury report.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.